marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching on, alright, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Come now, me and me neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Alright, me and me neighbor, bring them, we voting for Labour. Can them, me and me neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Oh yes, me and me neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Alright, jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. There's got to be a better way. Must be. We are gonna make that change. Yes, we will now. Make a need a chance to turn the life around. We are gonna make that change. Tell them again. There got to be a better way. We are Jamaica need a chance to turn the life around. We are gonna make that change. Come on, me and me neighbor, alright, we voting for Labour. Oh yes, me and me neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Me and me neighbor, voting, we voting for Labour. Alright, me and me neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. There's got to be a better way. Oh yes, we are gonna make that change. Jamaica need a chance to turn their life around. We are gonna make that change. Come on, me and me neighbor, alright, voting for Labour. Me and me neighbor, call them, we voting for Labour. Call them, me and me.
Good evening, Labour Roots, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Good evening, my people. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good evening, my people, and good evening to the P6 nation. Now, there are 11 of us, guys. I'm encouraging everyone. There's 15 of us now. I'm encouraging everyone to share this live. I got some very important information to disseminate this evening. And, you know, get me some likes. Give me some thumbs up. Hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of your phone. Hit the thumbs up button and hit subscribe. See? Now, here on screen, we got CEO Mr. Andre Griffiths, a public servant, a senior public servant of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. And by the way, if you have never heard about this brother before, he was the one who was running the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation up there in St. Catherine, the same corporation where $1 billion have gone missing, and Mocha is now investigating. Seeing our Mocha is now investigating. He was transferred to Westmoreland, and I believe, you know, it has been alleged that he's under investigation. Now, these persons, they are senior servants. We would say they are public figures, and, you know, although they are entitled to privacy and to their public lives, to their private life, sorry, they also have a public life. They serve the public, and they are responsible for certain things. Now, I was sent a letter today by residents of a community in Savlamar called Shalin. See, or Shalin, right? And I will get into that letter shortly. But before I get into that letter, See, I just want to dole out or tell my people what are the responsibilities of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Now, and a simple Google search, will tell you what the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation is about. Now, the part that I want to pick out from this is the taxes that are collected, from the West or by the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation down there in Savlamar. And we are still waiting on Mayor Delancey to do some work in the town of Savlamar. He's the mayor for Savlamar. He's responsible for Savlamar. See? Savlamar in its entirety, Mr. Delancey, Mayor Danry Delancey, is responsible for Savlamar in its entirety. Every bit of it. See? Although they are councillors for divisions, he is the mayor, he's the head of Savlamar, and he's responsible for the upkeep of that town. The people down there by Sagicor, people working, trying to hustle, trying to, keep their livelihood going. They have to be closing up shop and going home because water is starting to take over the people them workplaces. See? So we need Mayor Delancey to act now and act swiftly. Right? Now, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, in Jamaica primarily collects property taxes, my people. And I will tell you the amount of revenue that they garner or they get from property taxes. And that is just one of the revenue that they takes in. See? So, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation in Jamaica primarily collects property taxes, which are a major source of revenue for local authorities. These taxes fund various services including waste management, which we see not a lot of that is getting collected. Street lighting, still have loads of issue with that down there in Savlamar. Park maintenance. Now, if you drive behind the courthouse in Savlamar, seeing going up Rose Street, you will see a little park. I can't remember what that park is called. No, I think it's called the Guy Atti Park. There's a little park there. It has been there all my life, and it is in a very deplorable condition. And if you see, look at tiny something, my people. It's a little tiny thing, right? And they can't even upkeep that. So, what are they doing with taxpayers' money down there in Savlamar? So, let's go over this, my people. Park maintenance and other civil improvement, as well as administrative costs. In the 2023-2024 fiscal year, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation collected $414.7 million. See, in property taxes alone. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation collected $414.7 million in property taxes alone. See, representing 78.84% of their target of $526 million. So they wanted to collect $500 million and more from the people down there in Savlamar. And out of that $500 million that they were targeting to collect from property taxes down there in Westmoreland, they collected $414 million. See? So they did not achieve the target of $500 million that they wanted to collect from persons down there. But $414 million. What has that money gone to, my people? $414 million just from property taxes alone. Where is that money going, my people? There's no money being spent on anything in Savlamar. See? So where is that money going? P. Auntie Edwards. Just hit me up on Instagram or on Facebook. DUJON'S World. See? And just send me a message or just call me. See? And we can have a conversation. Right? So here are more detail. Here is a more detailed look at property taxes. Property taxes are due annually on April 1st and can be paid annually, semi-annually, or quarterly, my people. See, there's 36 of us right now, guys. I only got 9 thumbs up. Wanna get me to at least 15 thumbs up. And please subscribe to the channel if you're not yet a subscriber. See? Other revenues that the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation collects. May I go tell you now. While property taxes are the main source, local authorities in Jamaica also collect revenue from various other sources, including market fees, building and subdivision fees, trade license, and more. So we know them collect fees from like party promotion. I believe them collect a fee if you use places like the Tate Cemetery. I believe, I'm not sure, but parking fines might be one of the things that goes to the municipality as well. Somebody can correct me. I will stand corrected. See? So they collect several revenues. Where is all of this money going in Westmoreland and in Savlamar at large? Savlamar we are focused on right now because Savlamar is in a very deplorable condition. For the main town in Westmoreland, you know, Savlamar needs to be expanded. I believe Savlamar have the potential to become the third city in Jamaica. You know, I believe like places like St. Thomas and Portland are go out doing now. You know, because they are rapidly developing, and you know the PNP have held us back down there in Savlamar for too long. You know, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation has been identified as a leader in property tax collection among municipal corporations according to the Jamaica Gleaner, demonstrating its effectiveness in tax collection effort. So if these money are being collected, my people, why can't we see anything being done in the town of Savlamar? It beggars believe. It blows my mind, my people. Why is it that we can't see anything going on in Savlamar if the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation out of the entire Jamaica, even the KSAMC, is not as effective as the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation in collecting fees? The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation in the last year have collected almost $500 million in property taxes alone. Why can't Great George's Street be rehabilitated? Why can't the drains in Great George's Street be fixed? Guys, there's now 50 of us. Wanna get me to 20 likes. Get me to 20 thumbs up. Now I understand that it is a vertical live. So look where you see the three dot in the right corner of your phone. Touch them, hit the thumbs up button, and hit subscribe. See? For persons who don't understand what is going on here, this picture is of the CEO of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. And he has sent out a letter to the people of Shalin in Savlamar, which I am going to get to in short order. By the way, this is the same brother that is being investigated by Mocha for, you know, for the happenings that went on in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. He has been transferred to Westmoreland. See? So when Mocha came to Westmoreland investigating a senior civil servant, this was the brother. He's now in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation as the CEO. And as I understand it, he is working in tandem with the People's National Criminal Organization. He's not a civil servant, as civil servant should be non-partisan. He is a partisan member of the People's National Criminal Organization. And not just him, there are others, but we will be coming with them. Me and my team, there's a whole team of us working, and we will come in with them and their deeds shortly. See, we must make the people of Westmoreland understand that it's these people that is in position of power that is holding us back. And for what reason? For what reason? Release the people them. See, do the work. Come on for we neck. See, do the work and let the people them can live a productive and prosperous life. It is time now. Westmoreland people, we are calling on you guys to take heed. These people, they do not mean us any good down there in Westmoreland. See, before I get to the letter that was sent to the people of Shalin, and I will explain that letter. See, I must wrap up this part. See, so the revenue generated from property taxes and other sources is crucial for funding essential local services and supporting the administrative function of the local authorities down there in Westmoreland. So it would seem as if the revenue that is being generated is only, or the revenue that is generated from property taxes in Westmoreland is only looking after the administrative function of the municipality down there. Because we don't see nothing go on in the street of Westmoreland. See? We don't see nothing go on in the street of Westmoreland. No? We don't see nothing go on. And we tired of it, my people. We tired of it. We need a place to fix up to. Just like everywhere else in a Jamaica. See? Everywhere else in a Jamaica, something is getting done, but the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation refuse to fix up Savlamar. And they're collecting the taxes that should fix up Savlamar. Wanna make it make sense? See? Now, before me get into the letter, let me just roll out a shout out, my people. So, Annette Hall, big up yourself. Rohan Newland, big up yourself. Jai Johnson, big up yourself. Angela Smith, big up yourself. Mr. Miles, P&T Edwards, big up yourself. M, big up yourself. Dan Rowe, big up yourself. And Sharon Ellis, big up yourself. See? Now listen to this, my people. Let me get into the letter. So this letter was sent by the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. See? I'm going to read it. This was sent to the people of Shalin, a ghetto in Savlamar, which there is no amenities. You know, there's no road, there's no infrastructure in Shalin. See? There is literally nothing. And anybody that is listening from Shalin, wanna hit me up, wanna send me some videos of the conditions of the roads and stuff in there. And I can tell you, I've been in Grotto in recent time, you know, and absolute disaster. Deputy Mayor Dandan has been the mayor, the councillor for that division. See? And I am getting to understand that, you know, these decisions are being taken without proper protocols in the Westmoreland municipality, my people. I'm getting to understand that, you know, there's a dictatorship running down there in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Things like stuff that should be voted on is not being voted on. Somebody need to take these people to task. They're not doing right by the people, my people. They are taking the piss. They are taking the piss. And it is time it stops now. We need some proper people who can make proper decisions in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. And it is time we remove the People's National Criminal Organization. It is time. Time come now for them to go. There's 62 of us now, guys. And I'm only at 12 likes. Wanna get me to 20 likes. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. Now, there's an election coming up shortly. And I was told that the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation is broke. They don't have no money. So they are now taking set on the people down there in Savlamar. So the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation public resident notice. And it reads, this notice serves to inform all tenants currently residing at 135 Darling Street. See? And 135 Darling Street is Shalin, right beside the Diley's funeral home. That turning in the Diley's funeral home for persons who don't know. I believe it's called the St. George's something. But Diley's nonetheless. That's how we know it. See? So that community that you turn from Diley, turn left and go into, in there is completely a disaster. There's no amenities in there for the people. There's no road, there's no infrastructure in there. See? But yet, persons are being charged. And I am getting to understand that persons used to pay $500 for rent because the PNP is the one who told the people to move on those properties and pay for them. You know? And they used to pay 500 Jamaican dollars for it, I believe, yearly. And now the municipal corporation have moved that sum from $500 to $15,000. See? So the people them when in Shalin, when I work, who are PNP supporters, you know, I don't know. Them have a year to come up with 15,000. It possible. But them must know why. You know. So listen to this, my people. This notice serves to inform all tenants currently residing at 135 Darling Street, that it is essential to regularize your tenancy agreements with the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Now, for years, these people have been voting for the People's National Criminal Organization. For years, these people have lived on those lands. Why is it now that the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation is asking these people now to regularize themselves all of a sudden? Awagwan. Eh? Now listen to this. What you need to know in order to ensure compliance with local housing regulation and to safeguard both you, the tenant, and the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation rights, all individual currently living, occupying space at the aforementioned property must take step to formally regularize their tenancy. See? So they're asking the people of Shalin in Savlamar to regularize their tenancy. And I will tell you why, my people. The people of Shalin is now drifting away from the People's National Criminal Organization. Yes, my people. The people of Shalin is now drifting away from the People's National Criminal Organization. And guess what? Because the people of Shalin is drifting away from the People's National Criminal Organization, guess what? They are now trying to victimize these people, my people. And that is very disgusting and very disturbing. And the people of Shalin must take heed. Do not vote PNP. Get rid of them now. They have done us a disservice for many, many years. And we're tired of it now. See? Now, in this letter, it has been outlined steps to regularize tenancy. And I will tell you why this brother is up there in short order. See? Contact the Commercial Service Management or Managers Department to discuss your current tenancy status and obtain the necessary application form. 2. Submit required document, proof of identity, TRN, referral letter from a JP, 1 passport size photo, signed by JP, previous lease agreements if available. If available. So some people might not have none. and complete the application process by filling out and returning the necessary form to ensure due process is documented. Now, for many years, these people have lived on those lands. I have several friends that came out of Shalin, still live in Shalin now, some of them even. Why hasn't the PNP gone in there many years ago and regularized these persons? People are moving in there. A lot of these areas are swampy areas, my people. People are moving in there because they need land and they're going in there, they're dumping themselves and they're building homes because, the parish council for many years have failed to regularize these people and failed to give them the necessary amenities in those communities, road, light, water, such and such. See? So, because there's an election coming and these people are turning their backs on the PNP, they are now being victimized, my people. Plain and simple as that, by the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. I have no doubt in my mind that political victimization goes on. It still happens. I am sure I might even come up as a political victim myself, but I will continue to do the work of my people for my people. See? And when you hurt Savlamar, when you hurt Westmoreland, you hurt my family and you hurt me. See? So listen to this now. Deadline for regularization is May 30, 2025. This letter has only been issued today or yesterday. See? And these people have until the 30th of this month to regularize themselves. Now, no tell me if that no wicked, my people. No tell me if that no wickedness. There is 72 of us now, guys. I'm only at 17 likes. Get me to 30 likes there. Get me to 30 thumbs up. So hit the tree that in the top right hand corner of your phone. Hit the thumbs up button and hit subscribe. See? Let me read a few comments now. Good night, Dujan. Shower labor rights. Big up yourself, Dan Rowe. Big up yourself, Dujan. Big up Sharon Ellis. Um, so does the people have land title? And many of these people don't have land titles, but they were given assurance by the PNP that they can live on these lands and live freely. You know. Jenny Amos said people are wise up to John. Big up yourself. And that is the aim, to get my people to open their eyes to see that these people, they are a natural disaster, that happened to the people of Westmoreland many years ago and still happening today. We must do all that we can. I'm not saying that people shouldn't want to regularize themselves, but Shalin is among one of the poorest, most destitute communities in Savlamar, and many years ago, the PNP could have gone in there and helped these persons to regularize, get them land titles and other stuff like this, and they refused to do it. And now they're giving the people mere weeks to regularize themselves because these people are starting to turn their backs on the PNP. See? Lies. Yeah, tell PNP I take this election. Okay, and Taylor, me wish you know well in taking this election. And if I am here reading a document of pure political victimization to persons who were loyal to your party, see, and your party is now turning their backs, and who me? I am your stepfather or your father, see, and that may be and Taylor, yeah. Failure to regularize your tenancy by the specific deadline may result in potential eviction or legal action. So they are now threatening the people of Shalin down there in Savlamar that they have mere weeks to regularize their self as landholders, and if they fail to comply, they will know these are poor people, my people. These are people that probably can't find the money, so they are now being threatened by the parish council. That if the deadline pass, these people who had to capture the land in the first place will now be evicted. So where will these persons go, my people? See, it's an absolute travesty, absolute disgrace. Where will these people go? Somebody make it make sense to me. See, um, our legal action will be taken. Where will these people? Where will these people get money to fight the parish council? See, absolute tragedy. We appreciate your cooperation in ensuring that all tenancy agreements or arrangements, are in compliance with the local authority as we work towards fostering orderly development and good governance of our parish, Westmoreland. After 36 years of being in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, my people, 36 years, the PNP has been in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, right? And after 36 years now, the PNP is now concerned about fostering orderly development and good governance of the parish of Westmoreland. When Mayor Delancey can't even clean a drain in a Savlamar town, they are no concerned about this. Now, I have been told on great authority that the administrative part of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, who should be non-partisan members of the corporation, they are marching to the tune of the PNP, and they're all PNP surrogates. Now, when we have this kind of thing in a leadership, my people, see, the thing is skewed. These people will only see one thing and see one way of doing things. See? And it will only be the way of the PNP. See? We cannot continue along this line. What are these people in Shalin to do? Who are poor people who have lived on these lands for many generations? What are these persons to do, my people? None of my moderator, they not depend on live. Why don't I block until I have my live? See? Black until half of my life. We don't like dirty nigga and drunk. We don't like someone who sure. Don't get me started, you know. I'm telling you something, my people. Half of my family, my mother side of the family, is die-hearted comrades. Die-hearted comrades. And I have sat and watched them all of my life. You know, my uncle, my auntie, them grew up poor. Them live poor. And then dead poor. Because they are following behind the mantra of the People's National Criminal Organization. It is time we make a switch, Westmoreland. See? It is the PNP, Father Chavi, that have given this land to these people. And it is the PNP that is giving, these lands to these people. We don't care until I suck up with labor right batty hole and go on. We don't care. You feel like we beg friend and lift up and left from about you, man. I think we response. Move up, germs. Yes, Father Chavi. Sorry about that, my people. Sometimes I forget look a bit ignorant, you know? But I just one of them thing there. For many years, and it is passion, my people. It is passion. For many years, these people, take over this place called Savlamar, and they have wrecked it, my people. Completely wrecked it. You can't even read. Yes, and I can't even read. That's why I know say yes, I can't even read. The big and sour like. Lift up price and if you have a golden belly. And it post a cheesy like you. Lift up and lift price, man. Anyways, my people. Hold on, let me see. I block Anna from my channel. I lick out my hand. And go and there I go. Anyway. Yeah. I'm block Anna from my channel, my people. Because she distract me. If I want she, because I can't want heat to, hide. Anyways. For many moons, the PNP run the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Places like Russia, you have loads of people who are not regularized. Places like even 12th Street, you have people who are not regularized. You have places like Overbush, people are not regularized. Harmony Town, people are not regularized. Pretty much all of Westmoreland, my people. Pretty much all of Westmoreland people are not regularized. So why is it that the municipal corporation is specifically picking on the people of Shalin? Is it because the people of Shalin is now turning their backs on the People's National Criminal Organization? Is it because the people of Shalin is now starting to wake up? And I am now starting to break through to the people down there, people. I am starting to be listened to. And I've been talking for quite some time. I've been talking for quite some time, my people. And I am now starting to make some headways to my people. And I want my people to understand that I am looking out for your best interest. Right? And your best interest is, to me, being looked after by these people because you have been loyal to them for years and you have not, you have not gotten anything for that loyalty, in my humblest opinion. You have not gotten anything. Why can't the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation say, alright, we own the land over Shalin. We'll cut up here and sell it to the people. Then make them pay 15,000 a year till they don't pay for. What make them not say that? They don't live on the land already for many years. See, so what make the municipal corporation and say, alright, we're gonna charge them 15,000 a year in a land tax. So here what we are gonna do now? Pay 5,000 a month. And we are selling the square piece of land where you live on already for 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. Depends on how big for your piece of land where you depend be. Eh? Big up yourself, DUJON. Continue to educate the Duns PNP. And all PNP Duns, my boss, Andrew. You have decent, law-abiding PNP too. You just have some ignoramus where them ignorant, no care what you tell them, then see orange. No care how you try to show them a light, then see orange. See? No care you tell them say PNP sit down there for 36 years and not do nothing. They still see orange. Eh? But you have decent PNP where see things and know say yo things are going. See? Things are going. And this government have make things happen, things no for them. No think them blind, you know. Them see say things are going, things where them never seen in their lifetime, Andrew. But guess what? Them can't bear if you know say it happen under Jamaica Labour Party government. And the PNP had 19 consecutive years to do it and did not do it. 36 years they spent in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation and did not do it. See? Now, persons can write to this brother here on screen. So, his name is Mr. Andre Griffiths. He's the Chief Executive Officer at the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. See? So, me I go into this information now, my people. His name is Mr. Andre Griffiths, Chief Executive Officer of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. And the address to write to is 95 Great George Street, Savlamar, P.O. Box 1. See? So, if you don't have something you want to say to him, you can write to him as in regards to, you know, this thing. And I believe another part of the letter which I won't get into, you know, telling people, you know, to request 3-year worth of tenancy and telling people number of, you know, occupants on a property and rental method. They're asking people to use bank transfer, direct payment via direct debit or cash. So them I take cash too. You see it? So we out here looking after the best interests of my people and our people. We are telling people them say, listen, protest, do not comply. Saying why them never regularize the people them all of these years. See? All of the years that they gave the people them that land to live on. Why did they not regularize them right away? See? Because this is another way of collecting revenue, and our election is coming up. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation have been broke. I don't know why them broke, because them collect $500 million in taxes last year. In just property taxes alone. Last year, they collect $500 million. They are collecting other revenues as well. So I don't see why, you know, there are persons on the ground right now looking after the drainage system in Savlamar, because the whole drainage system in Savlamar needs overhauling. When you pass up a inting, every hero out there knows burn out. I don't believe some of those properties, I believe them septic tanks leads to the drainage system, you know. We don't have proper irrigation system in the town of Savlamar as well. We need to get them things started. We need some proper town planners, my people. We need some proper people for go in, take stock of what is happening and start to put away some money. And we can lobby the government for funding as well, you know. We can ask central government for funding to aid us on some of these projects, you know. And the best way to do it is to get rid of the PNP outside of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, my people. If we can install a JLP mayor and have a JLP government, then there won't be any red tape. See, the procurement process might take a little bit shorter time, because, you know, persons are there that have the same interests and can make things happen quicker. You know, when you have opposing persons who have other interests, it makes things harder for the citizens. You see what I say? So we need to do something as it relates to removing them from the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. So this brother is up here because he is the CEO of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. He deals with the administrative side of the parish council. This letter that has been sent by them to the people of Shalin would be coming from his office, I believe. You know, so there's another lady that I won't mention here tonight, but we will be profiling her as well. See, these persons, they are not doing the best that they can for the people, and they have somebody like me now to you know, to hold them accountable. Right? When some them are just PNP does not know how to appreciate any good thing. Well, like me say, although I call them comebacks, you know, a lot of my family, my loved ones, they are PNP, and I love them dearly. See? And combegs is just a word that I use for them. You know, I'm sure them call me dirty labor, right? My family them call me dirty labor right all the while, and all I will laugh. See, when I election time, you know, it's when I election time and me come for the island at the election time. My family there when me a pass, you know. Everybody accost me, but tomorrow me and them good. See? So we kinda don't want to get it thing too personal, you know. But yeah, you have decent PNP that want to see good for this country, my people. You know, so believe that. Believe so you have decent PNP that wants good for Jamaica. And then you have some tegereg, some dirty mule like Ann, where they dust the fire, so we don't want to see nothing good for your country. Because true, I know, Fame Orange side I do it. And the Orange side did have all that time in the world. And I want to say to the moderates of the PNP, no may I talk to persons who are not affiliated with the Rise United faction. With the moderates of the PNP, you know, sometimes you have to form alliances and allegiance, you know, with other parties to look out for the best interests of this nation. So the moderates of the PNP, I'm imploring you, switch sides, join the Jamaica Labour Party, get out Rise United, destroy them, because that is the only way to get rid of them. Because you see, if this election is close, it will bolster them and you will not get rid of them. They will continue to be there and they will continue to destroy the People's National Criminal Organization that it is now. So for the moderates who want to be People's National Party again, you must join forces with the Jamaica Labour Party. Decimate them, desecrate them, obliterate them at the polls. And you will get rid of Peter Bunting and Mark Golding and the whole faction, Dayton Campbell and Angela Brownberg and the whole of them. Oh, that is Rise United. And you can start to build back the building blocks of that party, because I am a Democrat and I believe in democracy. See, I believe in the two-party system. I even believe that there should be a third party. See, although I'm a Labourite, I am a Democrat through and through, and I believe that we need an opposition party. See, we must have a choice as a people, right? So for the moderates of the PNP or the PNP of old that don't want to be a part of Mark Golding's faction, well, it's really Peter Bunting faction for anybody that knows about politics, right? Join force with the Jamaica Labour Party, form an alliance. Join the Jamaica Labour Party. After when you don't get rid of them, you can go back over on the party go rebuild it. It's plain and simple as that. But you must join forces with us and destroy them. And get rid of them. Let them move up and go. Tell them to regularize land dialogue board scheme that is done by phase 2. Them not going to do that cause it full up a PNP. Which part phase 2 there? Phase 2, a board scheme. Phase 2 no. After you pass phase 1 and I go down and turn in on the right. Is that not phase 2? Where's phase 3? I know where phase 5 there. You know, phase 5 have a lot of board dwellings. Well, used to have a lot of board dwellings as well. Most persons are building concrete now. You know, I don't believe that all of those persons are regularized either. So like me I tell you, there's a big issue down there. You know, and if they had allowed the persons and people to live on the land, you know, for how many years? Why in a political year they are now rushing people to come and pay money to regularize themselves? It is a political ploy. It is a way to raise, you know, to raise money to fight DUJON'S campaign for him. You know? And another thing I want to point out to the Savlamar people. Savlamar South, let me tell you this. Savlamar South Division. May I talk to Uno now. The powers that be in the PNP realize that Julian Chang is a rising star down there with the people of Savlamar South. That is what is happening down there. And because they realize that Julian Chang is more popular than DUJON'S, and Julian Chang is ambitious too. She wants to become member of parliament. So because Julian Chang is ambitious, the powers that be, you know, because they have started now to operate like a boys club. Them have them own little faction a go on down there. You know, so instead of they are taking care of the people's business, it is all politics with them. And because they realize that Julian Chang is a rising star, because Julian Chang has polled more numbers than DUJON'S, you know. Julian Chang has even polled more numbers than Dan Dan. Wanna go and check it out, my people. See? So because they realize that Julian Chang is coming into muscling now, but she has not done enough time in the party like the others. So instead of acknowledging her celebrity and her rise, they would rather to tear her down, my people. And that is what is going on down there now. They realize that Julian Chang is coming in very popular and can take over the spot from them. And they do not want that. So they are threatened by her. See, I am not a PNP, no, and I am not here to speak for Julian Chang. But one thing I will do, I will be fair. And I see what is happening down there. See, I see what is happening down there. And because of that, they do not like Julian Chang. See, and they're doing every single God Almighty thing to sabotage her, to get rid of her out of the party. So I'm calling on Sablamar South Division, people that voted for Julian Chang, people that love Julian Chang. I'm calling on you now to put your support behind George Wright. Let's keep DUJON'S away from the halls of power. And if you keep DUJON'S, this is a political strategy. If you keep DUJON'S away, the PNP will have no choice but to look to Julian Chang, and then you will have her as your MP caretaker. See? I don't know if she gonna beat George Wright though, but you know, well, she not gonna beat George Wright, because I go there. See? But see? When we get her now as a caretaker. The PNP is very unscrupulous. They are very unfair. See? And it is affecting the people now. It is affecting the lives of the people because of the infighting that is happening down there. See? So me just want to get that point across to my people. Now, I am going to love you and leave you now, my people. Right? I am tired. I need to get to bed. Right? So, big up on yourself. Big up to everybody that has liked the live so far. And big up to everybody that subscribed to the live. See? Show our labor rights.